It is undeniable that energy is the main driving force for human civilization. However, at the same time, we are also facing the irreversible consequences of energy pollution. Rising sea levels, increasingly severe droughts and floods, haze and smog brought by climate change that are threatening to our living environment. The Paris Agreement is seen as a historical milestone to all human beings and our planet. It reiterates that stopping global warming is the responsibility of all human beings. Meanwhile, it also urges that the pursuit of low-carbon economy and further examination for environmental sustainability is particularly crucial to governments and enterprises at this point. CHEM, as Taiwan's largest power equipment supplier, believes that addressing climate change is a priority. We here at CHEM have devoted our full efforts to developing carbon-reducing and energy-saving equipment at the start of new expansion and investment in renewable energy since 2008. We are aiming at providing the most instant and effective solution for emissions reduction at the greatest level. According to the analysis from the US EIA in 2012, global annual carbon dioxide emissions were approximately 32.3 billion tons, of which 41% was from industrial emissions and 17% came from transportation emissions. In China, one of the world's fastest-growing major economies, 2.2 billion tons of CO2 emissions from industrial boilers with a capacity of 5.7 million tons were produced, which ranks as the highest amount of emissions in Asia. The Me2H hydrogen dispenser from CHEM steps in as the solution. It significantly enhances the boiler combustion efficiency, saves fuel, and meets the emission standard of environmental regulations. This means a significant reduction of approximately 350 million tons of carbon emissions. More importantly, it substantially cuts down the cost in fuel up to 18%. This is equivalent to the sum of carbon emission exhaust from 94 units of 550 megawatt thermal power plants. The performance of Me2H in auto engine carbon removal is close to perfect. Take a 10-year-old mid-sized compact car as an example. 96.9% of the carbon monoxide is reduced after treatment with Me2H. According to recent statistics, in 2015, annual CO2 emissions in China were around 988 million tons of exhaust from the tailpipes of 154 million compact cars in the same country. If the carbon removal in car engines treated by Me2H is well executed, this means up to 49 million tons in carbon reduction per year, equivalent to the emission from 13.1 units of 550 megawatt power plants. When it comes to the haze and smog brought by NOx exhaust from cars, this improvement in air quality is evident. Fuel cell is a green technology using hydrogen to generate electricity efficiently. With the most advanced technology at CHEM, our Me2 Power as the fuel cell is in the leading position. Me2 Power converts methanol into hydrogen in the most efficient way, while being used to generate power at the same time. This eliminates potential problems or concerns arising from using hydrogen directly and provides solutions for different market needs. For places that require steady and highly reliable power solution, Me2 Power System is by far the best choice to meet the needs with credible records of commercial deployment. When compared with the conventional solutions, such as diesel genset and lead-acid battery bank, CHEM's fuel cell system operates quietly, brings virtually zero pollution, and slashes carbon emissions in half. These strengths are especially crucial in light of growing demands of backup power and telecommunication base stations. In addition, CHEM also develops microgrid products with integration of fuel cell deployment. We aim to provide the most complete solution for market needs. Development of renewable energy, along with the microgrid, has brought major attention and discussion at the policymaking level in developed countries. CHEM's microgrid system includes 1. household microgrid system, which operates independently and provides a stable green power source for rural areas and offshore islands where power grid coverage is difficult or unstable. 2. Integration of smart multifunctional inverter, power management systems, PMS, intelligent microgrid control system, iFlex EMS, and distributed community microgrid system with energy storage system. All of the above are forming an adjustable virtual power plant. It saves energy and minimizes carbon emissions by peak shaving and alleviates urban power congestion. Immediate actions on emissions reduction is not simply a slogan, but a universal value. From the perspective of sustainable development and green economy, CHEM is ready to dedicate its greatest efforts to ease the impact of global warming.